Top 10 Unsolved Mysteries, Chasing the Unknown. Welcome back, fellow seekers of truth. In an age where every answer seems just a click away, some mysteries remain stubbornly unsolved, defying even the sharpest minds and the most advanced technology. Today, we're embarking on a journey through time and space to explore the top 10 unsolved mysteries that continue to baffle experts worldwide. Buckle up, and let's dive deep into the unknown. Mystery number 10. The Enigma of the Voynich manuscript. The Voynich manuscript, a 15th century codex penned in an undeciphered script and illustrated with enigmatic drawings. Discovered in 1912 by antique book dealer Wilfred Voynich, this 240-page manuscript has been the subject of intense study by cryptographers, including those from both World War I and II eras, and even the NSA. Yet its script, which some believe to be a code, others a constructed language, has resisted all attempts at decryption. Statistical analysis reveals that the text has patterns similar to natural languages, suggesting it isn't mere gibberish. Some pages depict unknown flora, astrological charts, and bizarre biological scenes that have no correlation to known medieval knowledge. Theories about its origin range from a pharmacopoeia of an extinct civilization to an elaborate hoax by Voynich himself. Recent AI attempts to decode it using algorithms trained in ancient languages like Hebrew have offered tantalizing hints, but no definitive answers. Mystery number 9, the cosmic puzzle of the WOW signal. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, one signal has stood out among the background noise: the WOW signal. Detected on August 15, 1977, by Dr. Jerry Amen using Ohio State University's Big Ear radio telescope, this strong narrowband radio signal came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius and lasted for a full 72 seconds, the maximum observation window of the telescope. What made this signal extraordinary was its intensity and the frequency at which it was received: 420.456 megahertz. This is significant because it's the hydrogen line frequency, thought to be a universal standard in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence due to hydrogen being the most abundant element in the universe. Dr. Amen circled the signal on the printout and wrote, "Wow," giving the signal its iconic name. Despite numerous attempts over the past 4 decades to detect a similar signal from the same region, nothing has been found. Hypotheses range from interstellar scintillation of a weaker continuous signal to a one-time broadcast from a technologically advanced civilization. Could this be our missed hello from the stars? Mystery number 8, the unsolved identity of the Zodiac killer. The Zodiac killer terrorized Northern California from the late 1960s to the early 1970s, claiming at least 5 confirmed victims, though he boasted of 37 murders. What sets this case apart is the killer's communication with law enforcement and the media, sending taunting letters and cryptograms that combined letters, symbols, and astrological signs. One of the ciphers, the 408-character cryptogram, was cracked by a high school teacher and his wife, revealing a disturbing message about his enjoyment of killing. However, the infamous 340-character cipher remained unsolved for 51 years until in 2020, an international team decrypted it using custom software and mathematical algorithms. The message, while ominous, did not reveal his identity. Advanced forensic techniques like DNA phenotyping and genealogical databases have been applied, but the killer's identity remains elusive. Discussions among criminologists suggest he was familiar with coding, possibly with military or intelligence training. The Zodiac's ability to evade capture continues to intrigue and frustrate investigators. Mystery number 7, the undeciphered script of the Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization, contemporary with ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, was remarkable for its urban planning, architecture, and social organization. Yet, a critical piece of the puzzle remains missing: the decipherment of their writing system. Over 4,000 inscribed objects have been found, featuring symbols that range from human and animal figures to abstract geometric shapes. The primary challenge lies in the brevity of the inscriptions and the absence of a bilingual text akin to the Rosetta Stone. Computational analyses suggest that the symbols follow a linguistic order, hinting at a logosyllabic script. Some experts propose it's related to Dravidian languages, while others suggest a link to the Sanskritic family. Decoding this script could unlock knowledge about trade, governance, and daily life in one of the world's earliest urban societies. It's a linguistic Gordian knot that, if untied, could significantly reshape our understanding of early human civilizations. Mystery number 6, the elusive source of the Taos hum. In the serene deserts of Taos, New Mexico, a low-frequency hum has been plaguing residents since the early 1990s. Described as a persistent droning sound, it's audible to only a select few, approximately 2% of the population. The hum is not captured by microphones or detected by acoustic equipment, suggesting it's not an external sound, but possibly related to otoacoustic emissions within human ears. Extensive studies involving audiologists, physicists, and environmental scientists have explored various hypotheses: electromagnetic radiation, seismic activity, even military communication systems like ELF, extremely low-frequency waves. Some researchers have considered the hum a case of mass psychosomatic response, but this doesn't satisfy those who experience genuine discomfort. Advanced spectral analysis has yet to pinpoint any anomalies, leaving the Taos hum a perplexing sensory and psychological phenomenon. Mystery number 5, the uncharted depths of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, stretching between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, is notorious for the unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft. Over 50 ships and 20 airplanes are said to have vanished under mysterious circumstances. One significant incident is the loss of Flight 19, where 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers disappeared during a training exercise on December 5, 1945. An additional plane sent to search for them also vanished. While skeptical researchers attribute these events to human error, inclement weather, and heavy traffic through the area, some suggest more exotic explanations. Methane hydrates releasing from the seabed could theoretically reduce water density, sinking ships. Compass variations due to geomagnetic anomalies might contribute to navigational errors. The U.S. Coast Guard and Lloyd's of London both state that the area does not have a significantly higher incident rate statistically, yet the mythology persists. Deep-sea exploration and advanced mapping technologies continue to probe the triangle's depths, perhaps one day revealing hidden truths. Mystery number 4, the fatal riddle of the Dyatlov Pass incident. The Dyatlov Pass incident stands as one of the most perplexing cases in the annals of unsolved mysteries. In February 1959, 9 seasoned hikers from the Ural Polytechnic Institute set out on an expedition in the Ural Mountains. When they failed to return, search parties found their tent cut open from the inside and the group members deceased under mysterious and violent circumstances. Some were found scantily clad in temperatures around 30 degrees, even 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Others bore fatal internal injuries without external trauma, and traces of radiation were detected on their clothing. Recent studies employing state-of-the-art avalanche simulation software and autopsy revisitations suggest a slab avalanche might have forced them to flee in panic. Yet, this doesn't fully account for the radiation or the traumatic injuries akin to high-impact collisions. Other theories involve infrasound-induced panic from wind patterns, secret military tests involving parachute mines, or even Yeti attacks, though evidence for these remains scant. The Russian authorities reopened the case in 2019, concluding in 2020 that an avalanche was responsible, but many experts remain skeptical. Mystery number 3, the anomaly of the Green Children of Woolpit. The story of the Green Children of Woolpit is a curious blend of folklore and historical account, documented by 2 12th century chroniclers, Ralph of Coggeshall and William of Newburgh. According to the narratives, 2 children with green skin emerged from wolf pits in the village of Woolpit, speaking an unknown language and wearing strange clothing. Modern interpretations suggest they might have been children of Flemish immigrants persecuted during the turbulent times of King Stephen's reign, suffering from hypochromic anemia, chlorosis, which can cause greenish skin pigmentation. Disoriented and traumatized, they could have found themselves in Woolpit, appearing foreign and ill to the villagers. Alternative theories delve into the realm of parallel universes and extraterrestrial beings. While likely explainable through historical and medical contexts, the story remains a fascinating example of how medieval societies interpreted the unfamiliar. Mystery number 2, the purpose behind the Nazca lines. The Nazca lines are a series of enormous geoglyphs etched into the desert sands of southern Peru. Spanning over 450 square kilometers, these lines include straight lines running kilometers long, geometric shapes, and depictions of animals like the hummingbird, spider, and monkey. What perplexes researchers is the method and purpose behind their creation. Without aerial view technology, how did the Nazca people achieve such precision? Studies suggest they used simple surveying techniques with stakes and ropes to scale up smaller designs. Some lines align with astronomical phenomena. For instance, certain lines correspond with solstice points, indicating they may have served as an astronomical calendar. Other theories propose the lines were part of water cult rituals, walking paths during ceremonial processions to invoke deities for rain in the arid environment. The recent discovery of new lines using satellite imagery and AI has added complexity to their interpretation. Mystery number 1, the enduring enigma of Amelia Earhart's disappearance. Topping our list is the disappearance of Amelia Earhart, a pioneering aviator whose fate has intrigued the world for over 80 years. Attempting to become the first woman to circumnavigate the globe, Earhart and her navigator Fred Noonan vanished on July 2, 1937, during the longest stretch of their journey, from Lae, Papua New Guinea, to Howland Island, a remote Pacific atoll. Despite clear weather forecasts and meticulous planning, something went disastrously wrong. Multiple hypotheses attempt to explain their fate. The official U.S. position is that they ran out of fuel and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. However, expeditions scanning the ocean floor in the projected crash area have found no conclusive evidence. The Nikumaroro hypothesis posits they landed on Gardner Island, now Nikumaroro, where artifacts such as pieces of aircraft aluminum and 1930s-era cosmetic jars have been found. Forensic analysis of bones discovered in 1940, initially dismissed as male, has been re-examined using modern osteological methods, suggesting a closer match to Earhart than previously thought. More fringe theories speculate about capture by Japanese forces or a secret identity change. And there you have it, the top unsolved mysteries that continue to challenge experts and ignite our collective imagination. From ancient scripts that refuse to be read to cosmic signals that hint at life beyond our pale blue dot, these enigmas remind us of the boundless mysteries that lie waiting to be unraveled. As we push the frontiers of science and technology, perhaps we'll find answers to these age-old questions. But until then, the unknown beckons us to explore, to question, and to wonder. We encourage you, our learned viewers, to delve deeper, to debate, and to share your insights. Maybe, just maybe, one of you holds the key to unlocking these mysteries. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the inexplicable, smash that like button, share with fellow enthusiasts, and subscribe for more explorations into the world's most profound secrets. Leave a comment below with your theories or suggest other mysteries you'd like us to tackle. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and until next time, keep chasing the unknown.